What happens when a well-known flat earther takes some footage of the moon which he thinks proves something? Flat Earth video gold is what. Just when you think you've seen it all from this flat earther, he surprises you again and again. Welcome to the channel, my name's Simon Dan, and roll the titles. Hello all and welcome along to another video with me, Simon Dan. Thanks very much for joining me. Okay, back to today's video then, and we join Chris, CC, from New York, Westchester County, in his car. And he's about to make some amazing revelation about the moon and the sun. He has footage and he's going to talk us through it. Let's jump in, shall we?
Above me are two frames.
Classic CC trolling us by telling us the frames are above him. Ha, nice one.
On my left-hand side is the moon that I captured about a week ago or a week and a half ago. And on the left-hand side is the sun.
And he said left twice. Amazing. For clarity, the moon is on the right-hand side and the sun is on the left-hand side beneath him in this video. Dear oh dear, CC.
You know, the sun and the moon are the same size. Really, guys? So, after all these billions of years, supposedly, it just managed to become the same size, you know, of each other.
That's correct, they do look similar in size. But this isn't because they just happen to be the same size in reality. The sun is around 400 times wider than the moon and around 400 times further away. That ratio means they look almost identical in angular size as seen from Earth's surface. It's a coincidence, but one that's well understood in astronomy. It's also worth noting that obviously this hasn't always been the case, and it won't always will be either. A million years ago, the moon was closer to Earth, so it looked noticeably bigger than the sun in the sky. And as the moon continues drifting away from Earth at around 4 centimeters per year, in the distant future it will appear too small to cover the sun fully during an eclipse. It's just a cosmic coincidence.
With one being 93 million miles away and the other one being 268,000 miles away. We're talking 93 million miles away and 268,000. Okay, so we're comparing thousands to millions, but they are the same size. It's nonsense.
But those distances he's quoting explains precisely why they look similar. We've already said the sun is around 400 times further away, but 400 times bigger than the moon. When you divide size by distance, you get nearly the same angular size. And that's roughly half a degree for both.
God created all of this. And I'm sorry. Okay, forget about me believing. Well, you know what? Forget about me talking about the whole program that you're in right now. And the life you're going to lead. And you really... whatever choice you make right now is already been determined. But I won't get into that. That'll be in another video.
It seems like CC is leaning quite heavy at the moment into the whole world is a digital creation thing.
Whatever is passing right now by the moon, which I'll tell you, I had no idea. I was reviewing the video, actually, and then I thought it was a bug, you know, that was going across, you know, the lens. And then I noticed that it's actually a freaking craft of some sort. And the problem is here in Westchester County, and any aviation license requires you to have your lights on a moving object. Lower and upper beneath the wings. But I don't see any lights on, blinking red or blue or white or anything like that. And every aircraft requires that. So I don't know what it is.
Okay, this is quite difficult to see, so I've zoomed in a little bit on it. Definitely looks like a plane very, very far away at altitude, Chris. And almost certainly the brightness of the full moon completely washes out relatively dim plane lights, especially when the camera's exposure is set for that bright moon. That's why you just see the silhouette of the plane without any blinking lights.
It could have been... It could have been like a maybe something from a previous civilization or something.
Chris's mind will literally go to anything before the simple, plain truth. It's quite amazing, really.
All right, now on my right-hand side, that was a sun capture.
Which, of course, is on the left-hand side, but yes, please continue.
Okay. And it was just so beautiful. I didn't know where the sun was. I mean, it was so bright in the morning, and the sun did not come, you know, first off, it's not rising, it's not, whatever. It's coming closer to you. That's what the sun does. And when it goes away, it goes away. That's what the sun does.
Even though it doesn't change angular size, which it should do in that scenario.
And I was wondering where the hell the sun was. It was like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and it was bright outside, you know, and there it was. And I pulled it, and I mean, I put the camera right on there, and I just saw this, which I was happy to share it with you. And I have no idea. Maybe it might have been that. There were no chemtrails, though. That's the problem. Why did it split it in half? I mean, that's what my camera got.
This is a common camera effect caused by overexposure and lens artifacts. When you point a consumer camera directly at something as bright as the sun, the sensor struggles to handle the intensity of light, producing streaks and flares and shapes that don't even exist in reality.
And it's so perfect. A perfect circle. I could tell you about so many movies that I've told you about a perfect circle. That's not natural. It's not nature. That's a higher intelligence. Perfect circle means higher intelligence. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Okay.
The shape of the sun comes from physics. Gravity pulls matter inward equally in all directions. And when you've got an object as massive as the sun, the only stable shape is a sphere. That's why stars and planets and even larger moons are round. If the sun were irregularly shaped, for example, the immense forces inside it would quickly even that out. Over time, anything massive enough becomes spherical, because that's how gravity works. Chris then at this point starts to get a bit emotional.
We've been lied to all of our lives with all of civilizations that have previously existed before us. And we're just another civilization that's here. And we're, as far as I'm concerned, at this point, really not advanced at all. The only thing that's advanced is that camera or that phone you're looking at right now. That's your advancement. Other than that, our structures are the same that we've had for 100 years. You're telling me they built an aqueduct all the way up to Shokan Reservoir, which is 200 miles away from here, with a candle and sticks? A tunnel all the way up.
Ancient engineering was incredibly advanced for its time. The Romans, for example, built aqueducts stretching hundreds of kilometers, using surveying tools, mathematics, and skilled labor, not just candles. They used devices like leveling instruments and applied geometry to maintain a steady, gentle slope so water could flow for long distances. Evidence of these techniques are still visible in structures that survive today, some of which are actually still functional.
This is all founded. That's what they say. Actually, they took that name out now. They don't call it founded anymore. They call it, well, I don't know. They don't consider it founded, because we all know that when they say that, it's been found in 1886, in 1876, whatever the hell it is. But think about it. I mean, they think I'm a dinosaur, and I was born in the 70s. All right? So you're telling me all of this was built in the 1800s? I don't know. I'm just rambling on right now, but I love it.
And we love it too, Chris. I know deep down you're quite harmless, really, aren't you? I think you're just a bit misguided. As always, the invitation to have a chat with me on this channel will remain open, Chris. If you see this, then please do reach out. Well, there we go, everyone. Another episode all wrapped up. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Chris's rant in his car this time. As I say, we're all done and dusted for another one. Thanks so much for watching today. It's very much appreciated. If you enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the thumbs up button too. And if you really enjoyed it, a share would be thankful as well. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the return of Eric Dubay. What's he up to now? See you then.